All right, so we're beginning the stream. We're testing it out. Let me get this sent over to my wife. Promise, Yuan. Are you watching Promise? Oh, okay. Promise, did he just chat that? Can you say something else in chat, Promise? Say something. A little delay, like a delay in chat actually coming up. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go live. Haven't done this in a while. All right, should be live any second now. If you guys are coming in, welcome to Money Motivational Mondays. I haven't done this in a very long time, so I'm excited to be trying this out again. It just so happened to work out today. So I'm gonna let some of you guys join in, and the very first thing that we're gonna be talking about today is whether or not that 6 AM Instacart shift was worth it. So we'll be getting into that just shortly. Let's make sure that some people are getting in. It's been a minute since I've done this. But if you guys have joined, just comment something in chat. Let me know if it's going good, if you guys could see the stream, if the audio sounds good, all that fun stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like something's definitely delayed right now on my end, so it's always something. Hello, if you're in, just comment something. Let me know if chat's working, video's working, stuff like that. Video works. Sweet. Thank you for joining. I feel like this is so like unannounced. Everyone's trying to figure it out. Trying to remember who I am because I haven't uploaded in quite some time. All right, well, for all 2 people that are currently in this live stream, I'm going to be going over the title here shortly, just making sure some of the settings are right now. It's kind of hard to multitask like this, but we're trying, giving it our best. All right, we're going for it. So, is it beneficial to start Instacart at 6 a.m.? This was a Reddit question, and we're going to be going over a bunch of Reddit stuff today, but I wanted to start the video off going over this, and I want you guys to kind of chime in. Give me something that you guys like about the early morning shifts, and I'm going to go over my experience. So, basically, I came up with this idea. I was like, I really want to do something different. I want just to challenge myself for a week, and this was the challenge I came up with, mostly because I do not like waking up early in the morning, so to me that was a big challenge. And throughout this entire process, had a bunch of stuff go on. I had cars break down, I had to repair cars, I wasn't getting much sleep, but I pushed through, and it was definitely worth it. I could see if I made this like a regular part of my schedule, I would absolutely love it, but coming from someone that usually stays up till like 1 or 2 a.m. and then changing it to immediately waking up or going to sleep at like 9 p.m., it's just difficult. So other than that, everything was great. The store was very quiet. Sometimes I would be the only person in there. So there's no like lines, or most of the time there's not a line at 6 a.m., but you never know. So that's a big benefit to me. No traffic like at all because everyone's still asleep. It's also cooler. So if you guys live in Texas and it's the summer and you hate going out, then just wake up early and you guys won't be like roasting out during the middle of the day if you get all your work done early. So I think there's a lot of good things. Less shoppers, so less competition, but there also can be less orders. But what I've noticed is the person that orders at 5 or 6 a.m., they usually are quality customers and they're willing to tip you more than probably your average customer. So that's just something that I figured out. Let's see what's going on in chat. So we have Jack. For me, 6 a.m. helps avoid heavy traffic for a bit. So while the orders may not be top tier, I can get a few done than normal. Yeah. Owen YX. I feel like there's a way to pronounce that. I don't know. Anyways, I love shopping at like 5 a.m. empty stores. I'm curious, what stores are you shopping at 5 a.m.? Jack says, love your videos, dude. I watch, listen every morning while I'm driving. Sweet. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right, looks like we have some more people actually in chat now, so that's cool. Got some people to talk to. So I think conclusion, waking up early is worth it, at least in my market. Your market may be way better, it may be way worse, but just something to keep in mind. Always just give it a try, see if it's worth it. If it's not, just then wake up late, go to the Costco drop. All right, so moving on to our next post. Just some fun orders here. We casually have a 137 item order, 225 units, no tip. Coincidentally, we have a 666 up there because that is a cursed order. Speaking of cursed orders, this person had quite the experience, so just pretty nice title there. Anyways, after 3 years, I delivered to a nudist resort today for the very first time. Had no clue it's where, all right, typo. I had no clue where I was going, nor that it was in fact a nudist resort until I was driving through it. I have to say I was quite flabbergasted when the lady that answered the door was completely naked. I couldn't get out of there fast enough. Yikes. Yeah. I don't know where you're living, but there's no nudist resort around me. Anyways, we got some unicorns here. We have a $196 order. So that's like, that used to be my daily goal, $200. And that person got in one order. Earlier asked someone in chat about the stores. So they said Kroger opens right at 5 for me. Also, it's like Onyx, like the rock. Ah, sweet. What's up, Kays? Anyways, great order. Moving over to a not so great order. This person originally had, I guess, like a $60, $70 order, and customer B wasn't too happy and they dropped their entire $47 tip. Oof, my voice died right there, but at least they got a tip increase from customer A. So interesting order right there. A very, very sad day for that person. All right, so we have a pretty interesting order here. It may just look like a normal unicorn until you see that the original tip was actually $2 and they added $100 on top of the original tip. So let's go ahead and read what this person said. Honestly, I haven't read this yet, so this will be new to me. I picked up this order after accidentally taking an order that was like 30 miles away. I was mad about said order, and while driving home, this order came up. It was not a large batch order, but it was 7 items and 7.5 miles away in the direction I was heading to end the night. I see the customer happens to be an old friend from my old job. We both were excited and were talking in chat. The items she wanted were not in stock, all 7 of them. Dang. She told me to replace them what I chose, in which I did. I checked out, drove to her house, delivered her items. We were talking for a while, then I left. I go offline and start door dashing. Dang, switching up apps. Anyways, I'm sitting in the parking lot of one of my favorite restaurants. And I open Instacart to cash out. As soon as I do so, she tipped me and changed my tip. This is hard to read. Sorry. I was crying. I've never had that happen. Wasn't a unicorn order, but more of a blessing. It made my day. Interesting. So that's a nice friend, tipping someone $100. Maybe they thought things were going really bad for you since you're doing Instacart. They're like, we'll slide her 100. That's probably what happened. T says A. How's it going? All right, how long did it take to learn that Instacart hides? I feel like, am I missing something to this? Okay, anyways. Hides orders from you after a while, and feed the new hires the best batches. How long did it take you to learn that no matter how long you sit in the parking lot, they'll send a newer shopper 10 miles away that banger batch? So this has actually been confirmed. I don't have the screenshot right now, but I know I saw it floating around our Discord server that new people automatically get Diamond Cart for like a week, just so that they kind of get like baited in. So it's confirmed. This type of stuff does happen, and it's unfortunate because these like banger batches that these people are getting, I mean, it's a quality customer and you're sending the newest person to go do this person's order. Like, what if that newbie really messes up and puts like a bad taste on Instacart? So I don't know, just a thought, something I wasn't a big fan of when I heard about it, but it is what it is. Probably just a business decision on their part. This was kind of interesting. I know a lot of people use like, I guess, receipt scanners. I forget the name of the apps that people use, but they'll scan in like customer receipts and get some points and maybe get like an Amazon gift card for it eventually down the road. But this person used like points that were on a loyalty card. So the customer was really upset because they should have received $10 worth of these points back, but instead the actual shopper scanned their loyalty card to get the points. So they lost $10 because of it. And right here, she was trying to see if she could deduct the tip, and apparently it was already too late. So, interesting. I personally, I would never try to scan a different loyalty card. That I don't know. I'm pretty sure Instacart would be able to figure out if you did that pretty fast. Because I know once I mixed up loyalty cards at Costco, and I got an email immediately. So, I'm sure that's all tracked. Just your average Costco order, 96 items, 98 units. I don't think I would be able to fit all of that in my car. It's very difficult. I mean, you're talking Costco. Everything's in bulk, big boxes. Like, doing 40 items is difficult in like a sedan. So 96 items, unless that they're getting a bunch of tiny stuff, that's probably like 2 or 3 carts worth of stuff. Absolutely crazy, and it's boosted. I bet that's like a flat tip of something not that great. All right, another debate. I want to include you guys on this one. Do you ring doorbells when delivering? This is the question. Just for this, we're gonna say that there's no notes at all, because if they have notes, it's kind of usually easy to figure out. But what you guys doing? I'm personally gonna at least knock. Sometimes I don't like ringing the doorbell because like if they have a sleeping baby, like that's so loud it might wake them up. So sometimes in my head I'm like, I'll just knock. This probably does nothing. I probably should be ringing doorbells. I always text my customer, but sometimes a text is not enough. Or like you'll text the customer and they won't be home, but their spouse was at home. So they'll just never know unless if you ring that doorbell. I think if there's ice cream, it's an automatic ring doorbell for me. So if you guys want to comment on that, I know sometimes the chat's a little delayed. Just let me know. Also, take a look at this order and tell me when you guys see that. Oh yeah, the chats are definitely behind on my screen. Yeah, Promise says like baby stuff or dog food, I don't ring. Yep. If I'm getting baby food, then I never ring or knock. I don't knock or ring unless instructed. Alright, yeah. Well, it's helpful that chats are coming through. It was just like frozen on the screen I was looking at, so I was like, okay, no one's here, but now I see it. Alright, so anyways, this order is a bunch of helium balloons, and I see at least 30 right there, which, I mean, that's a lot. Could you imagine filling up like a little Honda Civic like myself, or like I own myself? I'm not actually a Honda Civic, but I could not fit 30 balloons in my car. I think Instacart probably imagines them like not inflated or something. Yeah, you'd probably have a pretty upset customer. Just give them all the balloon, no helium. Alright, have you guys seen this? And I think first time I saw someone using this technique, it was actually Tatvar. And what he would do is he would take the produce bag and tie them more like up by the handle and the front of the other cart. So that's like a easy way that you guys could do that as well. I've never tried this. I feel like I would just get too many people staring at me. I just prefer to like awkwardly push 2 carts and have everyone stare at me that way. You know, a lot of what I'm saying tonight does not make sense. Anyways, this person was getting bashed for obeying Instacart's policy. So, title, driver says she wasn't allowed to give receipt. Somehow this turned into a whole article. So I hate when drivers do this. It makes customers not want to order. Aren't there legalities related to privacy or something? And that's an uneducated poster, because this person right here, I mean, he says everything you need to know. Actually, we're not allowed to give the receipt. There's a button to confirm the shopper kept the receipt. Your receipt is in the app. Shoppers can get in big trouble or possibly be deactivated if they give the customer the physical receipt. There we go, Irish kitchen witch. You knew exactly what to say. So Jack says, is anyone else starting to see those 2-level smaller carts? Yeah. At HEB we have those, and even Walmart. Those are really nice for like small orders. It's all separated. All right. Question for you guys. Would you take a $50 6-item order if it was only going 25 miles? I say only like it's nothing, but that's a lot. I would take it on a slow day because it's going to be $1 per mile still, which is my minimum. Usually I'm probably closer to like $1.50 to $2 per mile. But if I'm having a slow day and I can like confirm $50, I would do it. And a lot of that's going to be Instacart batch bait too. So if they do tip bait you, it won't be too bad. It would suck, but if I could get orders coming back, yeah. Yep. All right. Here we go. Driver doesn't get tipped on a $400 order. I think this has actually been going like viral on, I guess, like TikTok, Instagram Reels, like stuff like that. Basically, this lady picked up an order. She knew what the pay was, but I guess she was banking on there being a cash tip at the delivery. So apparently she like asked if there was a cash tip, and as soon as she heard that there wasn't, she started packing it all back up into her trunk and was like, nope. She held the groceries hostage, and then I think she just like canceled the order. So she took one for the team there, because she's probably getting deactivated, unfortunately. She finally lost it. Wife has been on the wait list 4 months now. Dang. Yeah, sometimes these apps take a while. I think Shipped took me 6 months, and so did Spark. Anyways, we have 29 people in. It took so long for people to actually start joining. I feel like by the time everyone got in here, I'm already thinking about calling it a night. I guess last thing, I just wanted to go over this. Thank you guys so much for the love on that 6 AM Instacart Shift video. It's doing really well. It's definitely been the biggest video I've had on this channel, and I've gained quite a few new subscribers. So if any of you guys are like watching now, I can't even talk. I'm so happy right now. If any of you guys found me through that video, let me know in the comment section of this one, because I'd love to know like who's new here to the live streaming. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. I don't know when it's going to be. Maybe next month, maybe next week. Who knows? But have a good one.